What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and this is the Emphatic War recap, and there will be some language in this video purely based on the clan name that we were against. So hope you, viewer discretion is advised. But it is the clan war versus asshole, which you can see there. And yes, we lost by 1 point, one lonely point, and we did have a 3-star shot. We did have an attempt to draw. Obviously we tried to win, and it was a very close war. Based on who we were against, I don't think any of us ever thought we would win, but we were just very, very happy to be able to put up such a good fight against them in the scoreboard. You can see what we did to them in terms of the attacking side. It was 6 Channel 10 war, so it was and we hit our target, which is all Channel 10's 2-starred, all Channel 9's 3-starred. So it's going to be a full feature case war showing all 3-stars, maybe a couple of 2-star attacks as well, just on the Channel 10s, just to give you a real taste of how the war went down. Now, I was asleep when it finished. What I'll also say is it was one of those wars where it was random. It wasn't an arranged. It was straight after we had the war versus UGM Gaming. Then we had the Emphatic Scrim, and actually, if you look in our war log, it was immediately after the Emphatic Fury war. So we've had 3 tough wars on our hands. So we're all taking a little break at the moment. We just don't. We could do without it, to be honest. We don't want to. We just need a little bit of a wind down after that, because as you know, when you're in tough wars like this, it gets really intense, and a lot of the guys spend a lot of time helping plan, helping discuss raids with people, coordinating, all that sort of stuff. So a big shout out to everyone that did that, and got us so close and got us a respectable score, which was the most important thing for us to perform. Unfortunately, it all came down to last minute. I mean, our organisation was a little bit haywire at the end. Unfortunately, Venaris didn't get time to properly plan, which would have made his job a lot easier for a 3-star attempt anyway. But you can see the last few minutes of war, last moment, 3 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 14. You see all these attacks saved to the back end. It was absolutely crazy, and I wasn't there to be in it, but I just wanted to show you how much this war would have come down to the wire. The last minute 3-stars either side, the scouts that they did to and then almost the 3-stars that they got. So yeah, it came down right to the wire, but unfortunately we just couldn't do it. And yeah, the Bow just didn't perform very well at all. And unfortunately he's no longer with Emphatic, so good luck to you on your travels, sir. But okay, let's get started with the recap portion. So sorry about that, guys. So here we go. I'm just going to get into the attacks now and see what we did. I just do want to say a huge shout out to everyone in Emphatic for our performance. It was just, I think we did ourselves proud. I'm really proud of every member that and we all got together, and unfortunately I wasn't even in the lineup. That's how much of a jammer it wasn't. I wasn't even not intended to be in the lineup for this war search. And then when I saw that who we matched, I was like, oh man, I can't even help. Anyway, let's start with Charizard hitting number 30, which as you can see is an 8.5 with level 1 expos. So Golem's down, creating the nice wide funnel. It's a stoned Go-Ho attack. He's going through the Queen, so he wants to make sure he gets her down early on. The double giant bomb threats look by each expo on this raid, so I'm assuming he's going to do a big jump across the core to try and get all the way through. And if he can do that, eliminate the air defense and expo, he's going to put himself in a very strong position to just hog the rest of the base. So he's going to have to push quite far. You can see a couple of hogs early on to help take down the defences, which is a smart idea. That arch tower will be shooting crossways, and 9 times out of 10 she'll end up targeting the Queen, which is just what you don't want to happen. Now, it's always annoying when pups pop, when there's a hound and pups pop and stuff, but he's taking it down quite quick, and surprisingly good health for the King and Queen here, which is what's going to be, which I think is the reason why this raid is going so well. So the golem is tanking, king ability used, look, and now he's going to be getting into position where he can get down the defences that are next to the double giant bomb threats, supposedly, because I haven't actually seen the raid. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch a lot of it, but you can see one double giant bomb threat eliminated. Other one is by the expo, but based on the pathing, they're just going to go around it anyway, because there's no defense that would lead them onto the double giant bomb threat. So looking good so far. Giants down to distract, Hogs in to start pushing through the base. 2 heal spells is more than enough considering what he's already taken down, what's left to go down within the raid. So you can see keeping the Hogs under heal spell for most of it. Queen's in a good spot as well. He needs her to take, I was hoping he was the Queen was going to take down the cannon, but she didn't. Got the second heal spell there to help out. The Hogs are going to have to be out of heal for the remaining part of the raid, remaining few defences with quite a lot of skellies after them. But as soon as they get and take that cannon down, which the Queen's helping with now, they can turn, kill the skellies, and then they're there for cleanup. Nice wizard placement on the cleanup squad, and boatload of Hogs left. So his plan worked. He got all the way through the core, all the way through the Queen to the other side, eliminate the giant bomb threats, and just surgical the rest. Relatively straightforward. Let's have a look at Echoes dropping in an attack as well. Level 2 expos on this one, and it looks like he's got a pecker at the start, which is kind of odd. So it's like a mini go wipe. Very mini. Jumped down early. I think he's just trying to add a little bit of DPS, a little bit of extra tanking in as well, just to try and help. Looks like he's going for a long route to the Queen, so he's hoping that maybe the extra P.E.K.K.A. can add that bit of damage that can will be the thing that helps take down the enemy Queen. His Queen's going on a walk though. Now, as long as the P.E.K.K.A. goes down, that's actually not going. Sorry, as long as the enemy Queen goes down, that's not going to be a bad thing, I don't think, on this attack, because there's no defences that are going to go and kill the Queen. So she might be able to just add a little bit of value, and look, and she already is, to be fair. So good on him. Unfortunately, oh no, the Queen's going to kill the enemy King, which is going to be kind of clutch, and then the Queen might get shots on the enemy Queen again. Anyway, it's actually worked out very favourably for him, which is kind of cool considering his Queen walked around the outside. So I don't even remember. And there's a couple of people that have access to the Echoes account in EE. Just it's an account that is there to practice with, basically. But I don't know. I don't even know who was raiding on it on this one, unfortunately, so I can't give the person credit for the raid. But good job either way. And you can see here that the Hogs are smashing through the base. They're going to finish up on the arch towers in the Queen compartment. There's quite a few left. There is a heal spell there waiting for them, and the raid is essentially over. The Hound is there, and he will have to take down the Skellies once final defense goes down, which they're doing now. And boom, raid done pretty much. Just needs to. He hasn't got any cleanup for the other side there, so it's all going to be down to the Hogs to get the cleanup. So he's going to have to hope they can survive long enough. And I suppose time might have been close on this one, actually. This might have been a little bit of a nail biter, but in the end he got the 3-star, so that is what counts. Moving up to number 28, we've got Savoni. Let's have a little look. I think I remember this raid. There was a few I caught live. Yeah, it was. So Loon down early, distracting the Wizard Tower, which is kind of clutch because the Arch Tower went down. The Hogs moved in, taking down the Archer Towers, and you can see now they get the CC pull. He's got a minion on the right. He's going to be using the Archer healer trick to take the. And look at that. So look at the power of what he just did there with from the start of his raid. Able to get a double giant bomb threat eliminated. The Hound out and then distracted. A few defences down as well, so it's just a perfect start in my opinion. And you can see funneling happening because he wants the dragons to go in. The dragons going to be the ones obviously to take down the Queen using a test loon. Now that's always a good idea, because if there is a seek and air mine that's protecting the Queen, it'll hit the loon and not the dragon if you time it right, which is the idea. Dragon's adding a little bit of extra value there. That I was going to say it's going to take down the Tesla, but it wasn't because it didn't have enough health. The Golem, King, Queen all going in at the moment. So it's going to be this is the kill squad element. So there's been it's double phase kill squad when you've got dragons to take down the Queen. He's got his king, queen, everything to take down the enemy, the giant bomb threats, and also to take down a good chunk of the base. Meanwhile, the Hog's going to clean up the rest of the base as well. So nice phased attack on this one. And you can see there's the double giant bomb hit, which is great. Hog's going in to add a little bit of value. The one taking the Tesla at the north, a couple coming in from the backside, down by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, taking down the Archer Tower next. Once the Archer Tower goes down, there is really not that many defences left to go. I'm going to zoom into the core just so you can see what's there. It is going to come down close. That Tesla unfortunately didn't go down when it needed to then, but the Hogs have taken down the Expo, and now they're just going to one last slap on the Tesla. It's gone, just a Wizard Tower to go, and then they're good for the rest of the raid. So he's going to pop the Queen ability as well. This was I know this was a tricky base to take down, but Savoni's the guy that got it done. Everyone was cheering when it happened because I was online at that point, which was nice to see. And a very solid raid come through. It came down to the wire though on the time wise, so good big shout out to Savoni. Moving up the field, we're at number 27 with the Holy, and you know the Holy, he's just Mr. Consistent, wrecking 3 stars in, or any strategy he'll just dominate with it. This time dropping what looks to be a bit of a AQ walk Govaho, sorry. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where he's going with it, whether he's going to, which way he wanted to push the Queen. He's pushing her north way, so she's going to start heading up taking down the defences en route. Meanwhile, he's going to break in the Golem and some Valkyries into the core. They're going to be going in to take down the enemy Queen, to take down giant bomb threats. You can see the Golem's doing well at the tank at the moment. Once that Wizard Tower is dead, he could just use, there was no threat of anything that would kill his wall breakers. Valkyries and King going in. There is a Hound over there, but it really doesn't matter because there's nothing that's going to kill them. There's nothing that's going to pop the Hound, and therefore the damage it does is absolutely pointless. He's able to just essentially ignore it. Now here's the King going in to get the enemy Queen. That's the key part. The Queen's gone down, and now you can really start getting in those Hogs because the threats have been eliminated. You can see Queen is breaking in. Now, I don't know if we expected this or if that was just I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing at the moment. It really does depend, but she might go and get that Archer Tower and the Mortar, who knows, but the Hogs are moving through the base looking very good, and a heal spell as well. I don't know if there's going to be a giant bomb here. There is not. There were springs and bombs that could have been better placed outside the base to help with funneling. To try and do wall breaker capture. The Hogs have got to move all the way through the back of the base though to go and get the Archer Tower and the Mortar at the down at sort of 3:30. They did that, and then they were able to help clean up, and the raid is done. So beautiful raid by the Holy, great to see. There are a couple of attacks I'm going to be careful on showing. So I've been using another video that I've already done, thankfully. So. And the second attack by Savoni, dropping it down on 26 and 27. By the look of it, this war, is it going to be a similar sort of attack? I don't know. Using sort of a kill squad of Hogs though, so that element is similar. So he's going to go in and try and get a double giant bomb threat maybe, or maybe he's just going to get the CC pull. But he's taken down quite a lot of defences. 4 heal spells on this raid. That's almost unheard of. So dropping the poison spell down straight away to try and take down the Skelly traps. Has got a giant bomb with it. Got the CC Hound out. Pulled the Hound up to the north using the archers. Because he'd already cleared the way up there, it didn't matter too much on anything hitting them. Big wide funnel, double golem drop. King on the golem, so he's dropped the Queen and the wizards there to go and try and help kill the King. Stop it from completely ripping the golem apart. But it is, I mean, it is pretty much a suicide golem, to be fair. The other one's getting a bit of a battering as well, so there's a lot of damage over this side of the base. So very soon he's going to have no tank left, which is the case. King on the Queen, that's dead. Going to pop his King ability soon, I'd imagine, to power through. Maybe onto the Expo he's going to drop the ability. He's just, I think that's it. Onto the Expo, King ability, there you go, look. Queen's taking down some defences as well. Hogs moving through the base now. Hasn't got a huge amount left. He has got a single loon though. Wonder what he's going to be using that for. Where's going to be the best place to drop it? But surprise, you know, it's a surprising 4 heal spells on a base with hogs. I mean, you can see how he's using them to his advantage. Just almost taking down a section at a time with the hogs. And I think the beauty of this raid, he did catch a double giant bomb there though, and a spring. He's got very unlucky. Wow. There you can see where the double giant bombs were now, and you can but just about some hogs are left to survive for the raid. He's being patient on the ability, pops it through to get through the next layer of wall, then to try and help get up to the top to get the final building, but it's down, and he got the 3-star. So brilliant raid. So sort of strategic when Savoni gets in there and does his thing. Everything from the initial value he gets early on, the CC pull, disposing of the hound with the archer healer trick, split here. You know, it's just great. Let's carry on. Don't even know what's going on. Okay, healer down. Sorry, Queen down with healers on. Not taking too many defenses at once. She is going to have to basically sit and take abuse for a minute while she takes down the storage. Golem down to help tank it for a little bit now. Good timing on the Golem actually, because he did need it then. If he can be patient on the Queen ability, it's going to help do him wonders. He needs those healers to move in though to help rage onto the Queen. Here they come, I think, although that sweeper is causing them a little bit of a pain. The Queen is gaining health. A couple of early hogs in as well, just to help take down those defences while there's so much distraction going on. They can always add a little bit of value if you can find a spot for them to get in unhurt. And you can see here some more hogs as well now. Some more hogs as well, taking down the wizard tower, the mortar. So he's only got sort of the back end of the base left, and because he had so many hogs, I think it didn't matter too much. He was able to just use a few early on, and still sort of the second half of the base he can just almost brute force it with 20 plus hogs and a couple of heal spells. So you can see Queen is moving inside. She's tanking for 1 arch tower at the moment. The hogs are moving in quite nicely. Wondering where the giant bomb threats are going to be. I think we might have one maybe by the expo. That one was slightly, I didn't quite expect it there, but the heal spell's looking quite good. It's given a good coverage on the area. The only thing I'm worried about now is the expo, because it's in it's hard to get to. It will slowly start killing the hogs. He needs his Queen to go in there and really help out, and it might be that the Queen's going to have to do a lot of work here, because I think he's run out of hogs completely. Luckily he's got a lot of cleanup down, so this is a raid he's absolutely clutched. Just carrying on through. He's got to get to that expo at some point. Here he is on the expo. Once that goes down, he can turn and got the arch tower, and then it's done. Just got to rely on time. So I think DLS had a very close one. This could have come down right to the wire, but it didn't matter in the end, because he got the 3-star. So excellent work by DLS. Moving on up to number 24, we've got Alpha, who is an absolute beast. Dropping in the Drag Rush Queen Kill, Shattered Goho, let's see, Raging Kill Squad. So many hounds in the enemy CCs. But look at this. So he's found a place where he can drop his wizards to create a nice easy funnel for them. Single loon in as well. Oh, something's going on down the bottom side. Okay, while that's happening, while the funnel's being created, the golems are going in through the south side, big funnel down the bottom as well. So getting all this funneling done early on in the raid. Only got 1 wizard for cleanup though, so going to be wary of that. He did waste 1 wizard at the top side. You can see loon down in case there's just in case there was a trap. Dragon's going straight onto the Queen. Queen dead. Dragon's going in. They're going to carry on taking a couple of defences down. Meanwhile, down the bottom side, King, Queen in. CC come out. He needs to get the poison down quicker than that. The poison is down now, helping take down the loons. The dragons are dead at the top side. And yeah, it's that split hero element where if you can get the queen down, you can then choose. If you use dragons to kill the queen, then got the perfect opportunity to choose the side of the raid you want, the side of the base you want to attack from, and naturally you choose the side where you can eliminate the most damaging units for your hogs, which would be giant bombs. If there's a Tesla farm or anything like that, you can approach him from that side. So you just want to try and make it easier for the rest of the raid thereafter. And unfortunately on this one, because all the experts were up north, there was quite a lot of HP up there and DPS at the top side, but he had enough hogs going through and they've just swarmed it basically, and now they're already on cleanup. He has only got one wizard as cleanup, which he's thrown on the left side. The hogs are going to go and help that and then move round to the right side for the final bit of the raid, and the hogs have had a perfect split actually. They're really going to help him with the time side. Don't think it would have been that close on the time. Didn't feel like it was a time pressured raid to me, just from experience of going through them. Advise Walrus dropping in a 3. Let's have a look what he's done. Stoned Goho, couple of loons. I'm wondering if he's going to use those at the start or at the end. Golem 1 down. Okay, Golem 2. Look, it looks like he's coming in from around 8 o'clock. Queen down, third golem down as well, so all golems are down now. The kill squad's sort of being created. The jump spell redirecting all 3 golems, which is exactly what you need to happen. When you're using that heavier kill squad, you don't need a golem being wasted. You've got to be careful and get the poison down nice and early. You can see, let the loons push onto the poison so they're targeted as soon as physically possible, because the last thing you want is 5 or 6 loons dropping bombs on your golems, because they will just wreck them. Second jump down. Now, just guiding his troops where he wants them to go. So they've killed the queen, and now he's taken them to the north side of the base where there's a potential double giant bomb threat. Here you go, look. Hog to distract. A couple of loons down to go and get those defences. Unfortunately, it didn't get hit on the arch tower, and that is unfortunate actually, because if he had have dropped that, there would have been nothing else, and he could have got the cannon and the mortar. So 1 extra loon down there could have added a lot of value. So that he had to sort of do a makeshift change and throw in the hogs. And now they're going to be suicide hogs. I think there's going to be bacon here by the look of it. There's the bacon, and you've got 4 hogs left now. He needs to make these count. Coming in from on the cannon, and they're going to push through to the final few defences. There is Golem made its way there, so there's still tanking happening, which is perfect. Funnel and the cleanup troops are already down. Needs his hogs to go and clean up down the bottom side, because there's wizards coming in from the top. Queen's in the core, but she's not going to be very helpful, so it's all going to be down to the hogs to get the majority of the cleanup done on this raid, you can see. But just good attack, came in from a good angle. Able to, unfortunately, I don't know if that was a fresh hit, because he wasn't able to take down a double giant bomb threat en route. But hey ho, it's still was able to take it down with a group of hogs and not all of them, which is the point. If you're gonna hit a double giant bomb, you want it to be with a small group of hogs and not the mass. Next one's by Nasco, dropping a Govar here by the look of it. This might be an X-Liv attack. Let's have a look. Queen down. He's going to push her south, and then he's going to break in at a different point. So yeah, he's sending the queen off shopping, which is what the actual purpose of the raid is. You then break in. If it's a hound in the CC, dragons in the CC, whatever, I think you use heavy wizards to go and make sure you get it down. So the king's already down, look, and needs to get a jump spell or something to guide the troops in now, because they're just sat there waiting. Golem's redirecting. He's going to be looking to send his king in as well, and going to be sending some back end. You can see the wizards dropping behind. Look, they're in to go and start taking down the CC. It is a hound, which actually, in hindsight, you probably could have got away with just pushing the queen off to the side and allowing the hound to just hit the troops without trying to kill it, because it's going to get messy as soon as that goes down. And the queen is actually being pulled. I think she's being pulled in, or is she going to carry on? He needs her to move around, which she's doing. There you go. Look, now the purpose of these, because you've got so few hogs, you really need them to count. So what he's doing is putting them in angles where other defenses are distracted, and then he can get best value for them. He hasn't got any heal spells to help them out. He's got to try and dodge spring traps to the best of his ability, and he's got to just make sure that all the defences he's taken down are distracted. So he's got 3 hogs remaining, look, and they're just adding crazy value at the moment. The queen is coming around the outside, flanking some defences as well, going to get the Tesla and the cannon over there. Once they're done, and you can see the defences are just starting to drop off slowly but surely. That Expo looks like it's going to need a bit of extra, something a bit extra to take it down. A couple of hogs going to go onto it. The golem is tanking for the arch tower, but that's suddenly going to change. Golemites get sprung. It looks like it's going to come down to the queen actually. That's going to be the one to do this. Looking around the rest of the raid just for cleanup and just to assess. This one's going to be tight on time, and it's going to be tight on actually getting the job done. So the queen is taking down the storages. He's just going to wait. He has got her ability to pop, and he's going to do that as soon as he's broke through the wall and she's ready to start shooting. There you go, look. And now onto the final expo, which is down for the 3-star. So great job by Nazca. Bear with me 1 second, and we're going to carry on. Let's continue with this video, shall we? We've got the next raid by Watt, who is a Channel 10. I think he's going to drop. You might not have seen this before, but this is the most ridiculous way to bully a Town Hall 9. And I tell you now, he does it not every war, but he does it when he needs to, and he does it on any base design, and he just absolutely wrecks it. So this, I'm really excited to show this actually, because I never normally show dips, but based on who we're against, I really don't mind doing that on this occasion, so it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, golems down, quite a number of them. He's dropping the wizards behind as well, and he's basically just going to quad jump through the base, split the heroes up as well, just to add that DPS in each side, and he's just going to overload them with wizards and with golems. So it's the perfect sort of tanking troops really, the two together. And watch what he does. Everything's moving into the core now, and he's going to drop his final 2 jumps soon. There's one, and he's just moving through the base quite smoothly. The golems are going in, the king and the queen, I mean, they're still on good, they're both on good health. The queen's actually being pretty useless, which is a shame when that happens, but the rage spell to help the wizards as well. King is looking pretty... I can't even find... Oh, there he is. I was going to say he was hiding for a second there. The King's looking good. I mean, you can see how cool it is. He's still got 9 wizards left in his back pocket for when he needs those as well. And now what he does is he waits till the defences are starting to hit them, and then just drops them down to tank. And he probably takes the base down like a minute and a half or something stupid. Absolute awesome way to bully someone. So if you want to... What's the only guy I've seen that just drops it, does a dip like that and always gets it? Moving on, Town 9 versus Town 9 again. So looking with Nazca doing a bit of an AQ walk, Govaho by the look of it. Okay, Queen down south, Golem down. Now watch what he does. The Golem and the Wizard are there to push the Queen to the one way, and she's just going to circle the base. So by the time the raid's over, she might be up by 12 o'clock even, if she just carries on moving around. I mean, that is quite far, but you'll see what I mean. She's got no reason to stop. She'll just keep going round and round. With the CC, if there are a load of... he's dropping wizards behind the golems to take whatever's in the CC. So in this case, look, quite a random CC. You've got goblins, lots of goblins, hell of a lot of goblins. Poison's going to do the best work on those, but the wizards and Valkyries, they'll splash them anyway, and they're just going to melt quickly. Jump, heal, everything down, trying to keep the Valkyries alive. That's the big part. Look, sending in the hogs now while the defences are distracted. Needs those hogs to survive, similar to his other attack. Just need to get the best value you possibly can for them. I was hoping they were going to path over a hill. Unfortunately, he's caught an early skelly trap as well, which is a really weird place to put a skelly trap. And that's going to pester him for the raid. And a second skelly trap at the top there. Really frustrating for him. But unfortunately as well, all the all the healers got targeted and killed. So he's now got a queen that's on her own. He needs her to take down the defences, and she is slowly but surely. But he's got a Tesla right at the top side of the base. So there are a few hogs remaining. Hit by a giant bomb. I don't know, is there one lonely hog left? He's going to go up and try and get that Tesla as well. But the Valkyries are coming back around the base now. Watch this. Valk's coming. The hog's landed on it. Hog's going to get it down. Is he? Just, I don't know. Okay, there it is. The hog did get it down. He survived, and then he's going to help to go back in and clear out the rest of the base. So such a difficult raid to get right with the hog drop because you've got so few. You need to get the best value out of them. But you can see when you get it right, the queen will just carry on moving around the base, taking a load of it down. And yeah, it's a sick strategy. Okay, so this is an AQ charge. You've seen my videos on it. This looks like it's one that's with a little bit of a twist with 6 Valkyries in it. There goes the queen. Here it comes. I mean, the queen charge is such a flashy, cool raid. I didn't realise Epic had dropped one in the war, to be honest. So we're going to have a little look at how it goes down. She can take on so many defences at once. Using the wizard to funnel on the army camp there. The queen's naturally going to start funneling anyway. He's waiting for all the defences to be distracted. I think maybe he's waiting for the arch tower to be distracted as well, and then he's going to drop another funnel. Single hog down to distract. The arch tower is distracted now. I don't know where he's going. Time will tell. Oh, he used the hog to going at the CC pool, which was the hound. Okay, golem in. Wizard. Did it? He might have only needed four healers actually. I don't know, or 5 maybe, because she doesn't look like she's got any reason to go inside, and she looks like she's going to actually walk around the outside of the base. And if that is the case, and he's sending in the 6 Valkyries to go and do the majority of the damage and the attack, then the queen was. I don't think he needed that many, but we're going to see how the raid pans out, because again, a lot of these times, guys, I don't have time to. I would love to be able to, but I work full time, and that's the point. Working full time, having all these crazy war recaps to do, hour-long videos and stuff. I would love to be able to plan for it and be able to talk with prior detail and knowledge and stuff. Condense the videos down, make loads of mini videos from them. But the pure cold hard fact is I work full time. Therefore, what I do is all done on a budget. And when I say on a budget, I mean on a time budget. So. Anyway, using the heals on the hogs that are moving sort of around the outside of the base, he has got a Tesla farm to contend with actually. The hogs are all coming in sort of from different angles now towards that Tesla farm. He needs to get it down quick because Teslas are devastating against hogs, and Springtrap's doing some serious work there as well. Final couple of defences. The queen is carrying on moving around the outside of the base. No healers left. Well, 1 healer left, but not even needed. Healer's actually going to go and help those hogs. By the look of it, which is perfect, giving them a bit of health. They don't even need it because the base is done. So I thought it was an AQ charge, but it wasn't. It was just a heavy AQ walk with a heavy kill squad of Valkyries. So very interesting strategy. Good job by Epic for dropping the 3. Let's move up to number 18 and look at my precious bit of MP. While we're starting the raid, I'm going to have a big swig of rum and coke because that's what I do on the evenings. Ooh, that was good. Oh, try not to burp down the microphone. Anyway, okay, we're good. It's a stone goho. Couple of golems down. 3 golems in total. The one will be in the clan castle, creating a big, nice, wide funnel. A couple of hogs in as well to go and take some defences down. Once the funnel's sort of set, I mean, I would have dropped the golem down a bit sooner, like any time now. Assuming it's a golem in there. Is it not? Yes, there it is. Look, coming in. But that was a little bit slow on the drop, I think, because you never know. I think the king's going to start getting targeted, which he is. So that was a little bit of a fail on the drop there, I believe. King's gone in and get the queen. You got to hope he's going to get her just about where the barbarian's got the queen. His queen already eliminated 1 double giant bomb. Sending a couple of hogs in now to take down the bottom side defences. I don't know if he's going to flank in from 9 o'clock or if he's going to come in from 12 o'clock with the remaining hogs. Only time will tell. He might be sort of going sort of anti-clockwise around the base. He has got a rage spell and 2 heal spells though, to be fair. So, could have done with a heal spell for all those hogs that are sort of starting to die. Dropped it in a good spot in the end. A lot of the hogs are getting up to full health again now. Moving down to the bottom half of the raid. He's got a rage spell. What is he going to rage spell over the expo? He's going to have a swag rage. What is he doing, people? I don't even know. Anyway, wizards are already down for funneling. Hogs all coming in. Healed down. He's going to swag rage spell it. I can't believe it. Hogs taking down the Skellies. There he goes, look. My fella MP dropping the swag rage. Go on, drop it in the core or something. What's he going to do? Anything? Yeah, boy. Swag rage. What a ledge. Andy, you got swagged, I'm afraid. Moving on up, number 17, a bit more epic action for you guys. We've got a similar attack. Is he going to charge in? Is he going to charge round? Who knows? Because it's epic. It's just going to be epic. He's just living up to his name. It's what he does. Okie dokie. So 6 healers straight on the Queen at the bottom side of the base. Wizard to start funneling. I'm wondering if he's going to funnel on the other side or if he's just going to let her start running around the outside towards the right. Based on where the building positions are, she's going to naturally start pushing right now. The drills are going to be the next target, and now she's already started her walk. So he can almost leave her now to go and just take down everything. She'll just have a party over there. So he's going to try and probably break in a golem the 6 Valkyries. I'm wondering where he's going to do it. Probably at a spot where he can get to the Queen and eliminate a giant bomb threat on the en route as well. Caught an early giant bomb with a nice hog there. Okay, so pretty much where the Queen walk started, he's going to send in. Oh, caught a test bomb there, which is nice. Test wall breaker, good. Valkyrie's going in. Wizard as well to help, which is actually going to take some shots on that Archer Tower, which is key. That's really good as well. You can see he's going to get the Queen down pretty quick. Valkyries are going in. Hound was in the CC. That hasn't lasted very long at all. Hasn't got a huge amount of hogs, so he's going to place them when the defences are distracted. Again, it's all about, there's so many different ways to take down a base, but if you can start intertwining these strategies and start considering, in even if it's a standard shattered or stoned goho, start considering if you can throw hogs in at the early part of the raid, or if you can drop the hogs down when the defences are already distracted by the kill squad. It just all adds that little bit of HP back into the raid, whereas if you didn't and you let the kill squad die and then you hogged the base, there's so much more, everything will just be immediately targeting them, and distraction is part of the art of 3-starring. I've got to say, it's one of the things that's the hardest concept to grasp and the hardest thing to get right. But once you do, I really feel that everyone's 3-star potential gets stronger, and everyone's what's the word? Reliability, consistency will improve. That's what I'm looking for. Okie dokie, moving up. Jack. Now, if this is the one I'm thinking, the charge, I've done the video on this, so I'm backing out. Dave did one as well. The other Jack attack he did wasn't, so this is the one we can show. Okie dokie, couple of golems down. Is it a stoned goho? I think it is. Big wizards on the funnel, gonna drop the Queen down soon, I'd imagine. Test wall breaker first. Wall breaker run was fine. Got to be quick on it though, because if that golem pops, the wall breaker, so does the wall break. The test will hit the wall breakers. Anyway, 3rd golem down, right on time this time in the stone goho. So he is going to get the king in, I'd imagine. Has he got 1 jump? Yeah, only 1 jump. So he's just going to place it well, which he's done. Getting him right through to the Queen. It's basically opened up almost the entire base. So this was not the best base choice, because you can, with 1 single jump spell, you can open up so much of it. And get a load of value from it as well. So kill squad going in. He's now starting to drop some hogs down. Look, the art of distraction with the giant. The giant didn't last very long, but the 2 cannons are distracted. You can see they're both shooting inwards towards the king. So while they're shooting the king, they get taken down by the hog riders. Those hogs are going to go through the base and going to start to help taking down in the core now. The core troops are just about to. They're just about going down, but you can see they're tanking for the Queen now from that expo that would have been shooting them otherwise, and now all the hogs are starting to sort of converge up the north side of the base. He's got no more left to drop. It's just now going to be down to time. He's going to use the heal spell just to help them along their way, just to give them that extra edge when it comes to the back end of the base. The Tesla, the Archer, it's all going to die. Queen's in a good spot. Wizards down to funnel as well, so it's a very clean raid. The Wizards down the opposite side to where the hogs are, so the hogs are just going to circle around the north side. Queen's going to circle around the south side, the Wizard's going to circle around the south side, and Queen in the core. And there you go. There's your 3-star. Beautiful raid by Jack. Very well done. I've got to say everyone in the clan. I think Dave is the one we did do with the queen. Oh no, this isn't the queen charge one. He did a different attack. So again, this is the one that I can show. So looks like it's a bit of an excellent attack. AQ walk around the outside, wall, earthquaking in. Trying to see where his entry point is to get straight in now. Okay, I can see the point down by the wizard tower. You can see that's the point where it's kind of easy to just get straight in, I would have thought. Queen walk at the top side of the base. A couple of 3 healers on her just to keep her alive. She's gonna need to pop the ability, I think, or is he not? Is he not? Oh my god, he's just about on the cusp of not needing it. Now the queen's going to take down that arch tower. She can regain. Man, he's got brass. I would have probably dropped it thinking she's going to die. Hog to get the CC pull now. He's going to use the poison spell to slow down the loons, look. And then the loons will head towards the queen, which they're going to do. Queen's now shooting the loons, shooting wall. What is she doing, useless woman? And you can see the breaking point was where I said, because you could see you could get into pretty much the whole base with it. It's going to eliminate giant bomb threats. It's going to get to the queen. All you need to do is get the funnel right. The queen's created half of the funnel. The king, the wizards have created the other half of the funnel. Getting everything in now. Rage spell down. Going to drop a heal spell for the Valkyries. That's beautiful heal spell placement and timing. And that's just going to give them, that kill squad is going to go far, let me tell you that. So now he's dropping a giant down and a small group of hogs down the bottom. Well, in fact, he's filtering in most of the hogs. He's saving 3 for the back end, I would imagine. That seems to be a good way to do it when you've got a few hogs. Always save like 3 for the back end. So you might send those onto the final cannon up the top side over here. Only time will tell though, guys. Kill squad going far again. Valkyries down. And you can see getting it through to almost every section of this raid. There goes the giant and the final 3 hogs look on that cannon, as I said there potentially would be, and everything's converging now. Queen is just going to wreck those defences quick, and it's over. Raid is done, no defences left. We're on cleanup. Amazing attack. That was potentially one of my favourites. Okie dokie, up to number 13. Let's have a look. I think 13 was the one that I did show in the AQ charge video. Mang. Let's see what Mang's doing. Mang is what? And what is Mang? And Mang is Dito, but Dito is what? So we call him Trips. So he owns all 3 accounts. And all 3 accounts are just ridiculous because he does this sort of thing on Channel 9s when he needs to. So the reality is, in some wars we do need to dip. Particularly when it's very tough Channel 9s, because obviously all these all the guys in the asshole clan had pretty strong Channel 9s. Ones because you know they're a very experienced war clan, and they know what sort of bases hold well. So sometimes we need to dip to be able to unleash ourselves 3-star attempts on Channel 10s. Unfortunately, this war just didn't go too as smoothly as it could have done in the final couple of hours. So I'm led to believe anyway, but everyone's on recovery at the moment. I've just got back from, I was stopping away for the last couple of nights anyway, on business, so I'm back now, which is fantastic, because it's meant I'm able to come home, do this video, do this recap, and man, I'm just glad to be able to do it. And you can see this strategy is so simple, for a better word. It's all about timing, obviously, of you putting the wizards down at the right time, and the jump spells down at the right time, the golems down at the right time. And this one actually didn't go quite as swimmingly as the others. All the golems are sort of gridlocked now. He's going to have to brute force them through. There is a couple of testers over there, but watch what happens. All the wizards down to break them through anyway. It's saving 4 for the bank. I think as soon as that arch tower's distracted, he's going to use a couple of wizards on it to take it down. He's got the queen ability in his back pocket as well. You can see everything sort of coming up now to the to break through the wall. There they go. Moving through. He's going to wait for the arch tower to actually hit something big. Here on the king, I would have thought he'd dropped a couple of wizards down. I would have. Or is he just going to YOLO those final wizards? Yeah, I think he's YOLOing them. He doesn't swagging them. Swag wizards. And there he is. That is what he does. Moving through to Hardy. Let's have a look what he's got in his arsenal. So again, so many of this type of attack, so you're getting a real big exposure to the X-Liv attack in this war. So big shout out to him for being the creator of the strategy. Seems like the guys have adopted it, where I think it's where, well, I think it's that strategy anyway. He creates a big funnel and pushes the queen away, so she can go a single loon on the. You can see where it's dropped it to go and get the arch tower down. The loon's going to get its drop. 2 loons, sorry. They get their drop. They take it down. Golem's distracting, and he's using wizards to go in. Valkyrie's in now as well, so he's just doing a bit of a push in the base. It is a hound in the CC, so he doesn't even need to worry. He's going to let his queen walk around the outside. Doesn't need to try and kill it. Just needs to go and get the CC. Just needs to go and get the giant bomb threats. Needs to kill the queen. Heal spell for the Valkyries. They're going to eliminate a giant bomb threat by the expo, I'd imagine. There it is, look. I don't know if there's another giant bomb threat over there or where it actually is, but he's just using the final hogs in now. Look, and he's going to push from 8 o'clock all the way through. Now his queen is coming up with a fight now. She's taken down an expo. She's taken on a Tesla. She's going to carry on moving around. There's more Teslas over there, but he's able to use a heal spell for the few hogs that he's got. That's kind of key, because the Teslas have hit different hogs. If they hit the same hogs, it would have been a little bit closer. Queen's hitting a Tesla as well. Final Tesla about to go down. It's gone. It did catch a giant bomb. The hogs were on health anyway. There is a pain little pup, or a few pups taking them down now, which is really frustrating, because obviously the hound did pop. But it doesn't matter too much, because the buildings in the core have gone. The final hog's going to take down the builder hut, and then the raid is over, and it's a 3-star. So brilliant raid by Hardy. Well done, sir. Looking at number 10, we've got Revved Up, dropping the cold-blooded LaLoon like a boss. Oh, he's got, looks like Revved has just gone Channel 10. He's got his max hounds already. Heroes are still 30. He's got the 5th spell as well, which makes a big difference. So he's just dropping a bit of the cold-blooded LaLoon to come in and wreck. I don't know if he's got 240 troop space. Maybe someone can tell me if that is 240. Shouldn't be too hard to work it out, but I'm not going to try now, because I'll just miserably fail. Taking down the hound in the CC shouldn't be a problem. I think he's already got 1 air defense. Just the heroes are moving through nicely. We've already started the LaLoon portion of the raid. The hound's going in, sitting on the 1st air defense. Loon's coming in nicely as well. Rage spell to get those loons going in, taking down the 1st air defense. Just as the 1st air defense is about to go down, 2nd hound and 3rd hound and 4th hound, sorry, and now just dropping in the loons to go and finish up the next air defense. I think he almost wants to hold off a little bit here, because he wants to allow those hounds chance to pop. He needs the pups to go around the base and start cleaning all the buildings. And I think he's going to almost take the air defense down too quickly, because good choice to drop the 2 loons where he did, by the way. That's going to take down definitely going to take down that one arch tower. They're going to move through to the next one soon. In fact, he got the pop as well. Brilliant pop there. He's not going to get the next pop though. There's too much HP on it. Loons are coming through on the back end though. Pups are sort of spread thin on the base, but it was just about enough to get the 3-star anyway. So good job by Revved. Well, yeah, I suppose it's classed as dipping now, but he's at 9.5 really, I guess. Let's have a look. Moving up to number 9, we've got Alpha again, 2nd 3-star of the war for him. Dropping in the Go Varho again with an AQ walk. So I'm just going to speed up. Watch the queen walk around start going around the outside. There she goes. Golem in the opposite side. That's where his Valkyries are going to enter as well. I'm going to try and take down the giant bomb threats and take down the queen using a double jump on this occasion. So big wide funnel which has been created. The queen's going to carry on moving around, taking down the defences on her war path, should we call it. Could have done with dropping maybe an extra wizard over to the right to go and start taking down those extra buildings, but his guy, I think that second jump spell was down really early. I would have waited The Queen sat there doing nothing at the moment. The jump spell didn't need to go down that early, but it didn't matter too much in the end because they moved through that compartment quite quick. So maybe it was okay. It was fine in the end. It's fine. Unfortunately, there's a couple of defences that have sort of remained, being the Archtower and the Mortar. So he might want to consider dropping the Hogs in straight onto them. I don't know. No, he's just going in from the complete opposite side to go and basically swarm the final big group of defences, because if he can get it all right over this side, once they come through down to the bottom, they're all going to be in a huge group and they'll just overload that Arch Tower anyway. So probably the right choice of what he did. Here come the Hogs, look, getting some flyby heal there for a second, which is quite funny. There is a few skellies there taking them down, but there's too many and it was too quick for them to finish them up. So really nice 3-star by Alpha. Great job, man. Good attack. Number 8 and 7. 8 being another hit from Mang, dropping his favourite strategy, which is just the mega splat attack. Golem's Wizards just to absolutely steamroll the base. Try and have a look and understand and see how he does it then, guys, because if you're a 10 on 10 with 40-40 and you ever need to dip, you don't want to, you can just Shattered LaLoon something, but if you want to do something a little bit different and surprise your clanmates if they don't know about this strategy, then here you go. You can see the split heroes, remember, taking pretty much the side of the base and just pushing straight the way through it to the back end. Do a good chunk of wizards at the start, save some back and just drop them as you sort of move through the base. Keep an eye on what he does with his wizards, because I think he's just going to slowly trickle them in as he needs them to take down extra defences or outside buildings or whatever. You'll see. Golems are moving through. King and Queen still on good health. Oh, the King is getting hit a little bit by a Wizard Tower, but not a huge amount. You can see it's just one constant moving wave of defense, being the Golems, and damage per second being the Wizards, and it's just a way to absolutely swarm a base. And you can see he's probably going to do a huge line of Wizards down the final side of the base now, taking the Mortar down. They're going to go and help take the cannon down in a minute as well. 5 Wizards in his back pocket. Don't know if he's going to need them yet. We'll see. But the Queen ability has been dropped. There's a King and the Queen coming up to. There's 1 defense left. He has dropped 5 extra Wizards in. Look, they are going to all sort of clump together, and they would go and take down the cannon, but they unfortunately it was taken down before they had a chance to do their Mega Blast. Coming up to the end of the video now, guys. The top 10 on 9 we're going to have a look at by attack by Chase, dropping in a Shattered LaLoon. Old school. What's he going to do then? Let's have a look at the angle. He's going to come in from... Is it all the way over at 3 o'clock? It might be. Got a rage and a heal. So I'm assuming he's going to use the heal as part of the kill squad, I would have thought. A lot of wizards down at the start to create the funnel. And there's quite a lot of damage per second down... quite a lot of HP down there. Queen's helping take down the King. He's dead. In fact, the Queen, you got to be careful the Queen doesn't walk here, because she very easily could. That build-up might be the saviour. Oh, okay. So I think she's going to go the right way, which is what he needed. Golem's going in. Good jump spell. He's going to get the Queen up with the Golem. With the King. Drop the heal spell to keep the Barbarians alive. That's going to allow the King to survive for longer. The King's just going to push through and absolutely wreck the air defences. 2 down. 2 to go. Full LaLoon raid still to go. Hound 1 swooping all the way across, you can see. Looning as he goes as well. Queen's still in a good position, but she's sort of just wasting time now and wasting a breath. Couple of hounds down. 3rd hound going in as well. Just as it pops, just so it can take over the tanking responsibility. The loons are pushing through, and you haven't got too many defences left, but he's got 4 loons to help out. Straight into the sweeper with the final 2. They're going to be pretty useless until that sweeper goes down, but the loons are pushing through and going to take it down very soon. Now the sweeper's gone down, those final loons might be a little bit more useful, but 2 loons on the bottom arch tower is going to really make a difference as well. And here it comes, look, end of the raid. There go the loons, all the pups around the outside cleaning, and you've got yourself a 3-star. So great hit by Chase, good job on getting the 3-star for the clan. Yeah, good to see. Moving through, let's have a look. eBay, Aziz, Brian, Aziz. Let's see Aziz take Brian taking down this one first, then we'll have a little look at the others. Okay, couple of raging hogs in at the start to get the CC pull, get a few defences down. Earth poisoning the troops that were not the hound, gridlocking the hound. Mini sort of golem giant hero push to go and get the town hall. They did that fine. The giants were there to tank the inferno beams, which they did. The queen's going in and just taking down defences, and then he's just got a final few percentage points to pick up, and he hits 55%. So Brian, town hall 9 versus town hall 10, doing a very good job there. We've got number 2 was taken down by Aziz. Let's check that out. I think it's going to be like a... Ooh, interesting. He's mixing in some hogs and a healer. Let's have a little look at how he does it. Raging hogs at the start. They get wiped out by the giant bomb pretty quickly though. Landlocks the hound in over that side. Gets a bit of extra percent. Huge wide spread on the golems. 3 golems down. Pekka, King, Queen going in for a mini town hall rush. Rage spell to help them out as well. Trying to gather as much percentage as he can. The golems die quite quickly because they're so widely spread. They get hit by all the defences in that section. Queen's on the town hall. She's going to take that down nice and quickly as well. Already moving up to 50%. There it is, and that's going to be pretty much it. You know, there's not too much else that can happen. 53% there. So a nice takedown of the town hall 10. The final one we'll show will be the number 1. Should we do it by eBay? Let's have a look what he rips in here. Max base, town hall 10, town hall's offset. Is he going for a massive go whiz? Looks like he is. Dropping golems, sort of, okay, spreading the golems wide, using wizards behind to create the funnel. Sorry I'm speeding through them, but it's just, you can sort of see what's happening. Golems as tanks, wizards as just cleaning up the outside, and then king and queen raging onto the town hall. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. Just allowing them to push through, and he's just going to whip up a quick percentage there. I think we'll show one more raid, shall we? One more for the final. 91%. Let's have a look at Dito's attempt on this base, because that sounds like an absolute... it sounds like it was very close, should we say. Okay. Queen Walk's starting the raid, so he's going to do a bit of I don't know what you'd consider this strategy as actually, because there's only 8 hogs there, so I don't know what 8 hogs are going to do into the raid. Wall breaking the queen in anyway, getting her on some form of mission to go and take another layer of defense down with on her travels. Now she's taking every sort of defense that's not doing her really much damage at the moment. Rage spell there almost misses the healers, but they do move into it eventually, which is perfect. Mini golem push now. Golem's going in to tank the inferno beams, I think it's the idea. The king going in as well. Just a mini sort of push in towards that inferno, towards the town hall. That's all going to go down. The queen's dealing with the hound. That's on its way. Now he needs to get the town hall down, needs to get that inferno down very quickly, really, because if one beam hits the queen, it's going to negate the heals and it almost appear her instant death. Now the king's ran around the outside, but the inferno's gone down, which was the key bit. Here come the 8 hogs now. Watch this. Here they start moving through the base. Look, they're caught a spring. You didn't want to do that. That cannon is doing some serious damage to those hogs, but there's only a couple left. They're going to die quite soon because of the inferno, I believe. King and wizard on the inferno. Can they get it? I think it's just the king on the inferno. Can he get it down? Is this going to be the reason? Got the inferno down as well. Queen on king action now. Queen destroys the king with her ability, and then the expo. She's looking good, taking down the CC now, so she's no more healers left. 4 wizards in the back pocket as well, just trying to keep moving through the base. There we go, look, the queen is shooting wall at the moment. She's going to break through, and I'll tell you now, oh, how close, how close. Unlucky Dito, which you guys know is Mang and Watt. Very nice attempt. But to be fair, just to summarise again, really awesome war for us to sort of be to practice our strategy, our team strategy. Not the I'm really proud with our performance in it. I think we held our name strong, even though it was a loss and a red line in our war log. So I'm sure Asshole are extremely happy that they were the ones that put the red line in a long-standing streak in our, which is actually full of quite a few arranged wars. Ever since that loss actually was when we did the FPC Heal versus FPC Rage event, and all of our basically a lot of our good players were not in the clan. But anyway, new red lines start moving down. Anyway, so hope you've enjoyed this video, the full war recap styly, and yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.